Fucking domino is my fault.
Law of attraction right there. That is your fault. Yeah. That's the law of attraction.
That's
right
my
there.
daughter. You make every decision. You push the next domino. Right. It's your choice to push the next domino. How you gonna push it? Where you gonna push it?
Yeah. That's a fact.
The choice is yours.
That's a fact. So Franjez, man, even that saying that, I would like for you to piggyback off of that, man. Any inspiring words for motivation, inspiration, aspiration, man? Like, you know, being that you are in that field. You know
a lot to say, man. It's a lot to say. I don't even know, man.
A couple of short words, you know, because, you know, as our audience, you know, they like to hear these stories and all that, man. So coming from something like a statue like you and all that, just, you know, giving that vibe and all that positivity, you know what I mean? Like,
you know, if I were to narrow it down to the least words, it would be just do it. Okay. Sounds cliche because it's fucking Nike and all that.
Yeah, somebody said that.
But literally, that's it. That's what separates you from everything. Where you want to be, how you want to look, how you want to think, how you want to live. It's literally just doing it because we all know what's right and wrong. But we choose to do, like I just said, all the wrong stuff that's fun. You want to do the right thing, you want to get somewhere, just do the right thing. Intentionally push that next domino. Yeah. Be intentional with that domino. Do everything on purpose, and everything's going to be beautiful. Do with intention. Think about every single action, every word that comes out your mouth, every thought, every lyric, every word of the friends and people around you. Everything affects you. You remember everything. We are the most intelligent on earth, species on earth. What makes us the most intelligent is our memory. Facts. Our memory and our imagination. So it's the past and it's the future. The two things that kill people, depression and anxiety. This kills people. Every day people are suffering from this. We all suffer from it. I suffer from it. Everybody does. Even people that are aware of it suffer from it. Right. Because we have the sharpest tool in our fucking brains right now. And it's so sharp and dangerous. People are using their imagination and their memory to hurt themselves. Yes. Worrying about the shit that fucked with them years ago, still hurting themselves with it. The beautiful power we have in our minds is literally what we use to hurt ourselves and hurt the people around us. Because when you hurt yourself, you're hurting everybody around you. You talk the same way you talk to other people, you talk the same way to yourself. Yep. You only accept what you give. It's all the same life. Yeah. So intention like a motherfucker. Everything you think, say, and do that shit with intention, your life will be beautiful. I promise you.
Yo. Yeah. Peace, bless, love. Give thanks to that man above. You're now rocking with Mr. Uncommon.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all already know who it is. It's the Fresh Prince himself, Izzy Finesse.
And the one and only Jconfident. Remember, y'all, walk into every room like you designed the blueprint, wrote the script, and owned the copyright. Confidence is just believing you belong. It's knowing the experiences shifts because you showed up. Let's go! Booka. Booka. Yo, I just actually got my passports redone for my Jamaica trip, so you gonna hear me say Rastafari, you know, big up yourself.
Go on.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it goes perfect with this episode too, since you just said that right there, right?
Let's get it.
But yo, the OffXperience family, if you're rocking with our content, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like and also share. And y'all already know we hit 1K subscribers. I'm gonna keep shouting it out. So please keep subscribing, turn on those notifications. And let's get into it, man.
Yes. Also, Joe, shout out to TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. Audio listeners, we appreciate y'all. Keep downloading, keep the streaming. We see it. We appreciate y'all so much. Y'all, if y'all need any merch to be shown on the podcast, show us, send it to us. We might have a P.O. box soon. Shout out to Listener Network. We appreciate y'all. We see y'all. Thank you. Let's get it.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good start. I like this.
Lovely.
Don't y'all feel good when like we just start like doing the episode? It just flows. It just goes.
Energy.
We potting.
It's very professional. You guys are very professional.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. So listen, anyways, today we're tapping into in with a true Yonkers powerhouse. He's a media specialist, content creator, and the mastermind behind Talk About It with Franjez, where he brings real stories and raw conversation to the mic every Wednesday, from podcasting to food reviewing, travel vlogs, music, and film. His creative hustles knows no limit. He also runs the Yonkers Studio, a hub for digital media and production, all while shining a light on the culture and voices that matter. OffXperience family, let's give it up for the one and only Franjez.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Go. You know what I mean? Let's
What
go.
an intro. Who you talking about?
Let's go.
Who's that guy? God damn, that sounds good.
Come on, man. But you know what the thing is? You know what the thing is? Look.
The thing is, ChatGPT is amazing.
It is though. Chat is definitely great. But no, it's good, right? But that's a good point, right? Because look what that does, right? When you start putting all the accolades that you got for that person, right? And it creates a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Now you put it into perspective. Damn, I do got all that. Like I done did all that.
Crazy.
Right?
That
So
is crazy.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
listen,
all true.
You gotta give you your flowers now.
You gotta give
I
you, you know what I'm saying?
appreciate it.
So
Highly appreciate it.
let's
Biggest
go.
intro I ever heard. I appreciate it.
let's go, man.
Highly appreciate it.
And to throw in the ChatGPT, shameless plug, right? No, they should, because these kids, we do got an episode on how to learn how to build a podcast and all that, right?
Nice.
So we tell them the same thing. What you give chat, the emotions you give it, that's what's gonna give back to you.
The more specific
The
you
more
can get,
specific, it's gonna get crazy.
it's your smartest best friend.
Come on, bro.
Yo, that's true.
It's wild, bro.
So say good morning to it, good afternoon, and good evening.
All
There
that.
you go.
All that. Treat it good.
Treat it good.
Facts.
Treat it good,
Yo,
man.
you
Facts,
got to.
man.
And don't let chat GPT think for you. You gotta think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you definitely gotta keep doing the thinking and then implement it into chat
Facts.
GPT.
That part.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
That is so good.
So to that's all your accolades right there, sir.
Highly
And
appreciate
we
it. I'm
we have
humble.
to give
That's
it to you, man.
amazing.
Like, you may not think it's not, but you start looking. Damn, I do got
Yeah,
this
it's
studio.
needed.
Oh, I
It's
do
all
got this
true.
thing.
It's all
And I
true.
didn't mention, the workshops that you do, right? But we are gonna get into that in the episode. So you're doing some good things.
Let's do it. Thank you.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
Let's go.
So let's get into it, man. What's up, Franjez? Let's bring up the good old back in the days where you were born. You know, who inspired you to be Franjez. We're gonna talk about the blonde hair too.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's start with that. Like, where you were born and raised now?
Yonkers, New York, born and raised, Dominican parents, both immigrants, and I still live there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
Love
still in Yonkers.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
love Yonkers. You know, it's home. When something's
yeah.
home, it's like
Yeah.
there's nothing like it.
There's no comparison.
Yeah, you don't feel the same anywhere
Yeah,
else on
yeah,
earth.
that's a fact.
So Yonkers, everything Yonkers, all my schools, everything. My daughter was born in Yonkers. I was born in Yonkers. My brother was born in Yonkers.
The whole family line.
Everybody's from
Everybody.
Yonkers,
That's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's dope, right?
Now,
I
that's
love
good though. I mean, at
Yonkers.
least like you have family, that's still there in Yonkers. It's not like everybody's just scattered everywhere. Like you have a sense of community and family there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
DMX, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, the locks.
Rest
all
in peace,
that
dog.
stuff. Yeah, man.
Yo,
Wow.
baby.
What is YO to us? Like, that's our cousins too, right?
Yeah, we cousins. We have Mount Vernon. Then we all like related. Cousins.
Same
right there.
route.
Definitely.
Same route.
95, right?
I think like the Bronx, Mount Vernon, Yonkers, the closest to each other. Like, then I would say Bronx and Harlem. I think Bronx and Yonkers, Bronx and Mount Vernon is closer than Bronx and Yonkers, and then Harlem.
We like right in the middle of it. We like right in the middle of Harlem, and then Yonkers and Mount Vernon. We're just there in the middle.
We just in the middle, but I think we go towards the. I mean, well, maybe I guess up top.
Shout
up
out
north.
to Yonkers though,
So-
because Yonkers is full of hills.
Yeah,
is
it
true.
is.
Yeah, I deliver packages over there for Amazon sometimes, and I'll be like, "Yo, do I really have to go up this? like, is this like the only way I go up this thing?" Like,
Nah, that's
I
true.
actually seen an old man tumble down the hill. I swear, I did
Oh,
see an old man.
man.
He was going, and you could tell he was actually taking his time. Next thing you know, he tumbled over. Pop, 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 pop. I was like, "Oh!"
Yeah.
I stopped.
And there's no stopping that, bro. It's
But
like
yo.
a tumbleweed.
OD
Just going.
OD, I felt so bad for him, man. But yeah, shout out to Yonkers' Hills and all that. But growing up, you had said Dominican household. You had both parents living with you and stuff like that. Who inspired you growing up
When you say inspired, like what? As a kid or like as an adult?
as a kid?
As a kid, I guess it's my older brother. My older brother's 5 years older than me. Yeah, I would have to say it's my older brother because we were the closest. My sister's 10 years older than me. So she was always into other stuff, college or whatever the case. So it was always me and my brother. We shared a room. We played video games. We watched the same movies, the same shows, comic books, all that stuff. So a lot of my influence till this day is definitely my brother. That's the music I listen to especially.
What kind of music you listen to?
My brother was, I say was because he's still alive. I'm saying he was because I don't really know what he listens to now. But having the same room, I saw his CD rack. Do you guys remember Columbia House?
Columbia House, yes.
My brother's a criminal. He robbed them blind. He would put like fake names, but still our home address. Remember they were doing something like you buy one CD, you get like
the paper
10 for like a penny.
Come on, man.
You get like 10 CDs for like a penny. You buy one at full price.
I did it so many times. Me too.
Yo, they just send it to you without money. It's so weird.
That's crazy.
No, I don't know about the magazines but we had everything. So it was Eminem first album. It was Korn, Creed.
Okay.
A lot of rock. A lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
Biggie, Pac. The list goes on, man. All that era.
Okay, right,
all that era.
Gotcha, yeah.
Man, see, you get all that for a penny.
Nah,
but he never sent him a penny.
Yo, those days was crazy.
It was. They just send it to you.
Wow.
He never paid him nothing. And
think about it.
Yeah,
That's what's up, though. I mean, that's cool looking up to your brother that way. I mean, that's I think the same thing with mine with his little antics. I mean, besides him being a fucking criminal shit like that. But but other than that, I feel what you mean by that. He did anything that inspired you to be like, yo, that's the guy right there. Because you know that movie Empire with John Leguizamo? Yes. And his brother had the big G chain.
He wanted to be just like
So that's how I see the image when you say that.
No, yeah, definitely for sure. Yeah.
Everything slow motion.
Yeah. You do.
That'd be crazy. You ever had one of those moments though, for real? Like, just even thinking about it right now? Like,
yeah, I did.
You ever had one of those moments?
Like idolized by somebody?
Yeah. Like,
the only people that catch me off guard is like celebrities. When you don't expect to see one somewhere, it's like, oh shit. Like, that's the only time.
Yo, it's funny, right? Because the first time that we ever went to your studio, we had stopped by Juices for Life.
Oh, yeah.
And we seen Styles P in the Juices for Life. Yeah. So we was like, yo, like Jconfident had went in first, right? And he sees him, so he turns to me. He's like, yo, Styles P.
It's Ghost. The Ghost is here.
And then my pops, right? He like we got out the car at the same time, right? But he ends up going to the Spanish restaurant that's right next to it.
Okay.
So he didn't even see it. We ended up texting him like, yo, Styles P is here. So he even ended up seeing him. But me and Jconfident was there. We ended up saying like, yo, what's up? Nice to meet you and everything. He was very a polite dude. And it was just, it caught us off guard. We was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. You don't expect them to see them around. Like
100%.
You don't expect to see celebrities around. Like, so you do, you're like, oh, whoa.
Yeah, especially the one that we've been listening to since young, especially me.
Yeah.
And the inspiration on the name as well.
Yo, facts.
Yeah, we didn't get to pitch it to him like, yo, we actually got our name off the locks, I mean, I wish we could, but next time we're going to see it.
Keep going to that store.
Yeah, right. But even going to Yonkers, right? Like, y'all definitely have a lot of celebrities, a lot of influence, right? So, like how you was just saying with the music, let's get into the style now, right? Let's get into my segment, which is the Get Fresh with Izzy segment, right? We got the most sophisticated man right here.
Dos Ekis.
The most interesting. Those used to be so funny.
This is hilarious, bro. That was good.
So I'm gonna go first, right? Since I'm the Fresh Prince. I just kept it calm today. I got the light green Nike hat on, right? I just took out this white tee fresh out the pack. You know how like you get it for like $5 at the African store?
It still got the crease in it, like.
Yeah, it's fresh out. I had to, right? Because yesterday was the first day of spring, so
Whoa.
I'm feeling a little white tee-ish.
Okay. All right.
Little white tee.
I ain't get the memo, bro.
Yeah, you know what they say, right? That when you wear a white tee, it represents like you clean.
Right.
You look clean, right? So decided to go with this. I got my brew watch on. Shout out to Ray Sean from the Wrist Check podcast. He actually recommended this to me, and I ended up changing the band, to a rubber band, because
the best thing he did.
Yeah, the best thing I did, because when you got a lot of hair and you wear watches, at first it was titanium, so this shit was getting caught to my hair and shit. I had to change it. But anyways,
and it looks better like that.
It does.
With that band, it looks way better.
It does. And it's called Brew Watch because the owner of this watch actually, he's into like coffee. Okay. So he wanted to give it like that coffee, you walk into a cafe vibe and call it Brew Watches. So yeah.
Nice.
Then I got the Sakai's right here. Double checking them.
Okay,
man.
double check. Heard you.
And gray pants, that's it. Kept it calm today.
Cool. Yeah, so you already know Dad hat always. I keep telling y'all, Dad, send that, bro. Send that. Stop playing. Airplanes and hotels, Wallo's brand.
I love that
You know what I
colorway
mean?
too.
Yeah,
Nice
good.
tan colorway.
Still tan. I love tan, man. Like fire. Like my black cargos, and my little Puma. I don't even know what you call these. Like maybe some tennis. Nah, maybe not tennis, but I don't know. Some high top type Pumas. You can see it right there.
Love it.
You know what I mean? Simple.
Nice.
Simple and calm.
Simple and calmy.
Yeah, I think we all went calm because I went calm today too. I got of course, the OffXperience merch wearing all day. I always represent different merches, so I got Out of the Ordinary, Uncommon, Throwback. Y'all see that? I also got a pinned up white shirt because, like he said, I gotta wear white for the summer and stuff like that. So I wanted to feel clean.
He's
You know what I'm saying? Then I kept it calm.
Best part is coming.
With the Nike sweats. Then I got my black and white ups, and then of course, the socks. favorite cookie in the world. Oreos. You know what I'm saying? I just had a couple, and I thought, you know what? Let me just throw in the socks for the pod today, and that's just what we do. And that's my fit for today.
Josh about to go ref after
Yo,
this.
for real, right? But even getting to those socks though, shit just make me want to just grab the Oreo.
Hey,
off
just it, son. But yeah, I'm gonna make y'all go buy some Oreos after this episode, man. Or go grab some now. Send that check.
All right, Franjez. Now we on to you right now. Like I said, the most sophisticated man.
Oh, good.
No, he came. He came business casual.
He did come business casual.
Yeah.
So thank you, I appreciate it. And when it comes to clothes, I never followed fashion. I never followed what's popular. I was never even in school. Since I can remember, I never followed the trend. Never owned a pair of Jordans. I never followed the trend in that way. You know what I mean? So I started following people that are successful in every aspect of my life. I want to figure out the best at meditating. Who are those people? I want to study them.
Yeah.
Who's the best at this? Who's the best at that? So I'm literally just looking at the top now. Even on social media, I unfollow trash, and I'm just following the best in the world that are doing whatever.
There you go.
Anything. It could be an artist from Dubai. If he's the best in Dubai, I want to follow him. I want to follow him forever, for as much as I can, because he's going somewhere. He's going to keep growing.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the clothes, Albert Einstein's a genius. And I don't know if you guys know, he wore the same suit. Not just the same suit, but he wore a suit every day. White shirt, a typical suit every day, because he didn't want to waste time thinking about putting things together. Yeah. A suit is, you literally could do it blindfolded.
Right,
the jacket, the pants, the shirt, it's so simple. So I fell in love with suits when I was in the academy for New York State Corrections, because you have to show up in a suit and you have to leave in a suit, and you have to stay there from Sunday to Friday. So you show up in a suit, and Friday you got to leave in a suit.
Right.
So and I used to not sag my pants. My pants were baggy, so they sagged a little. So wearing the suit knocked that out of me. Now I don't sag my pants anymore. Wearing a suit felt good. Wearing fitted clothes felt good. So it all started with that, and that's where the blazers and all that, the casual started. But Albert Einstein really set me up to where I'm at. You'll most likely see me in a black t-shirt all year round.
Okay.
In the summertime, I like wearing Hawaiian shirts. So I have like a stack. I literally have like 40 Hawaiian shirts.
It's crazy.
So I don't have to think about it, because I throw them on with any shorts. It could be a tan shorts, blue shorts. It could be swimming trunks. And I could put on Crocs, whatever sneakers I had, whatever slippers, whatever occasion if I went to the beach. So it's like I don't have to think too much. I grab any Hawaiian shirt I want. I could throw on any suit that I have, because I already know I have the pieces. I know I have blue jeans. They're gonna go with every blazer that I got. All my blazers are black.
This man keeps it simple.
Yeah, everything.
I was actually thinking about coming in like a little Hawaiian shirt too, but I was like, nah, it's a little too cold. If it was hotter, I definitely would have done it though.
That was Memorial Day. Yo, and Doug. Remember the show Doug?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Remember when he opened his closet? It was all the same. That always stuck in my mind. Like, yo, how simple,
It's like uniform. That's what it is. It's like uniform. Like you could just wake up, just grab it, and that's it. Just grab it and go.
You see, but I like that you said all that, right? Because it just shows like you can be comfortable in your own skin with your own fashion, your own way of thinking how you want to dress, right? And feel okay with it and not really have to follow no trend. Right. So feeling comfortable and doing that type of stuff is commendable because we need a lot of people to do that type of stuff. Everybody want to follow the trend and look all the same, like
making us all go broke.
Yeah, and making us all go broke. Like, yeah, bro.
So really pay attention, like how Franjez was just saying. Really pay attention to the people that you idolize, right? Because a lot of the times, you know, people is wearing all this designer, you know, and a lot of people follow it, right? But it's like at the same time, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, behind social media, is what they're actually doing.
It's all a bunch of bullshit. I don't even like wasting my time on that shit. That's why I do this.
Yep.
And I got my shit down to when I like these jeans so much that when they tear or they're worn out and I need to replace them, I go to the store and I get the exact same ones. Right. I do that with the socks. I do them with my boxers. Everything that I buy, I love it so much, I will replace that exact one. Yeah. That's how niche down I got my clothing down. So these are Tim's. This is Polo. My belt is Polo. My jeans are Gap. This, I think, is Express. The brand name of the T-shirt doesn't really matter to me.
Right.
Yeah,
but I do eliminate brands. Brands I don't like after you wash them, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. You have to.
So I eliminate brands, but if a brand treats me right, I have a bunch of different brand name black T-shirts. This, I think, is Express. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Nice cars. It's always going to be casual, man. I'll be honest.
Gold toe socks. You guys know that shit? The gold one, gold toe?
Yeah,
all black with the gold toe. Amazing socks.
That's the dressy ones.
No, they're thick.
Therapy socks.
No, I don't think they're therapy. They're just thick. Come on, man, let's go. Let's party.
Oh, we about to get this socks.
Simple.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Simple sock. The brand name is Gold Toe, and they just have a gold toe. But they're thick, cotton. They're great.
Yeah.
So I just keep buying these. If I get a hole, I throw them out, and eventually I buy a new pack. But I just keep it so simple. I don't got to think too much.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's my whole point. I don't got time to waste on my clothes. I don't care that much.
I love it, bro. And that right there concludes my segment with Get Fresh and Izzy. But that was just a little tips, you know, that we had to give you. Don't sag your pants either, you know.
Definitely don't sag.
Grow up, you know. Don't be a boy man, you know. Grow up, you know. Be an actual man. Be a gentleman. You know, have some
boy
morals,
man,
bro.
A boy man.
I like that.
I like that. That's the
be
a boy man. Son.
Oh my God!
Pick your pants up. Show some respect for yourself.
Your pants up. That is
Facts. Yo, so growing up in Yonkers, right? Surrounded by Dominican culture, hip hop history, and your own creativity. What was the defining moment that made you say, "I need to tell stories for a living," for your podcasting and stuff?
For the podcast,
or in general?
In general, I started creating and telling stories and stuff in junior high school. That was the first video I ever made. Okay. I did. It was a process back then because I didn't have a computer and a digital camera, none of that. I had the camcorder that goes on the shoulder with the VHS in it.
Yeah, the tape.
So me and my friends made. You remember Jackass, the show? Me and my friends made Dumbass. That was the first video.
Stop playing, really?
That's the first video I ever created.
Nah.
We were doing stunts and the stupid stuff.
That's wild.
Yeah. Can I say that's safe to say that that's the difference between city kids and
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yo, that's so true.
All right.
We could definitely.
Yeah. So it's like, would you say like that was the moment where like you got introduced to film and like you just caught an interest for it?
That was definitely when I started recording. That was literally the first video I ever made.
Yeah, that's what's up. I was just gonna ask him that too because it's VHS tapes and a camcorder. You were out here making Spielberg level home movies before you could even drive. What was the wildest thing you filmed as a kid that made you think, "Yeah, I'm built for this"?
It was that video. I took it to school, and I even lent it to I was playing it in school in all the classes, and then I even gave it. My teachers asked to take it home, and they were sharing all their families. They gave it to each other. They're all watching it with their families.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, this is a fish show.
Pass it around, man.
I know after that moment, you was like, yeah, this is definitely something that I want to do. So it's like, what was like the next video after that?
I can't even remember directly after that. It was just open season after that. I was just filming.
So you just dropped.
I wasn't too consistent or nothing like that. It's just when I come up with something, pretty much. Okay. The podcast is the only consistent really thing that I've ever done. Everything else is just when I came up with an idea, I would do it.
That's what's up. That's what's up, though.
That's dope though because that it got you. You was on it early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now it got you prepared for
the digital world.
Facts.
100%.
You talk about VHS, bro. Like,
Now I'm using CapCut.
Now using
I'm
CapCut.
chilling.
Yo,
Like,
stop
what?
playing. Yo, nah, that's a fact. Imagine
Shit, everything is on your phone now, man.
Chilling.
quick, super quick.
Chilling.
Wow. It's crazy how times change.
It still does.
And it's scary too to even like imagine like what it would be like in like 5 years.
Yo, word.
Because everything is just going so fast now. You know, there's new
exactly.
technology coming out like every day.
100%.
Yeah, even with that, like when you was dealing with the VHS tapes and stuff like that, like Lil Franjez, if you would have had a YouTube channel back in the day, like what kind of contact we'll be seeing? Like you breakdancing or something like that?
At that age, it would definitely be a lot of stupid stuff like I was doing, the jackass stuff.
Yeah, so you really was hardcore on that shit then.
I was just always, I was into wrestling. So
okay.
I was always into jumping around and just,
So Jackass fell right in line with that.
Easy,
'Cause they were
no
going
problem.
crazy with it.
So let me guess. So let me guess. Your favorite wrestler was Jeff Hardy.
Nah, I don't know. Why would you say that? Because the hair?
Nah, not even because the hair. Because you saying like you like jumping around, high flying.
Oh, I see what you're
Well,
saying.
RKO is another one. I mean, Rob Van Dam was another one
Yeah,
that
that's
jumped
true,
around.
that's true.
everywhere.
RVD's
I'm a
big
beast.
RVD
was,
fan.
Yeah, I was a big Rob.
But Ric Flair is the greatest of all time.
Wow, whoa, Ric Flair.
Who you say?
My favorite Ultimate Warrior.
He was good.
I can't.
But it's
that's-
statistically,
Ric Flair is the GOAT because he's been wrestling his whole
I'm
life.
with you.
John Cena's gonna beat that record just to get over Ric Flair's.
Oh yeah, the heel Cena.
Yeah,
Heel
so
Cena.
the evil scene.
that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Well, I don't even know what the record is.
Oh, it's for Ric Flair's is 15.
15 what?
15 wins the championship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
and
Cena's
him
gonna
and John
get 16?
Cena tied right now.
Okay.
Vince McMahon, when he was the owner, he kind of like fucked over John Cena, and he told him, "Well, you're not passing Ric Flair's record." That's when John Cena left for a little bit. He started filming movies. Yeah, I've been on my wrestling
Nah, he
shit.
did- he
heavy,
did-
son.
John definitely
That's
a
my
fucking
novela, son.
wrestling fan fanatic. These two are. They always talking about it. I'll be like, all right.
That shit
I
be
haven't been
fire.
to wrestling in a minute, bro. Like,
Same. I fell off maybe
Yeah.
when Stone Cold left.
I'm with
Oh,
you, man.
wow,
I'm definitely with you. Probably.
He
Like,
might come
Dano's
back. Though.
trash.
He might come back.
Nah,
Yeah, but he's not
coming
gonna
back. He's not
wrestle.
coming back.
He might. You know,
Nah,
Not
he
coming
need
back.
to stay
But he
where
been
he's
wearing
at,
that
bro.
knee brace since even when he was.
In his prime.
In his
In his prime, he had two knee braces on at once. I never seen somebody in public with two knee braces on.
It wouldn't be the knee braces though. It wouldn't be the knee. It'll be his neck. It'll be his neck. He got a fucked up neck.
Nah, he's shot, bro. He's shot.
Yo, two? This man handicap in the ring, killing it.
Crazy.
Giving Stone Cold stunners to everybody.
Yo, no problem. Kicking everybody, no problem. Two Forrest Gumps on, right? Those are like,
Yo, chill.
He said, "Can I get a beer? Can I get
Let
a
me get
beer?"
another beer. Get another beer.
crazy.
Nah, shout out Stone Cold, man.
The
Like
best.
he was definitely the man when he was
The
a fucking
greatest,
wrestler.
bro.
Like he was so entertaining, bro. Like Stone Cold had it, bro. Like,
It was insane.
Shout out
His
Stone Cold.
era was so
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, it
so
was.
crazy.
That's true.
Beating
him
up
and The Rock
McMahon
and
like
shit.
that, yo, crazy.
Yeah, it was, man. That was a really wild era. Before we go into anything else, before anything, your food review videos,
Let's do it.
right? Like, was that inspired because you ate something bad and you was like, yo, I gotta film this shit?
Oh,
Fuck
nah,
this.
nah.
Nah, that's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? I just gotta know because
You know?
when we here on OffXperience, right? And here on OffXperience, we talk about the things that we experience in life, right? So I thought maybe he probably came across a bad plate, you know what I'm saying? And now he experienced something bad. He wants the whole world to know, like, yo, don't go to this place no more. But tell us about those food reviews. When did that
It
start?
started off really just, I like doing content and creating, and I like watching food like diners, drive-ins and dives, all
okay,
those
yeah.
Food Network shows. I love all those shows, and I make content, and I like food, so it just made sense to just start
So you just woke
adding
up
it to
one
my
day and
YouTube.
said, "Fuck
Yeah,
it, just go
yeah.
film."
I don't even remember my first one, but yeah, straight up, just record it, put it out. Just content.
Yeah, it's like you work for the
Content.
health
Everything
department.
is content.
Right? Isn't it like you work for the health department though? So,
You said, "Well, I'm here."
we are here. Our Sal's Pizzeria.
So even piggyback off of that, right? Like, how do you find these places, right? Like, what do you do? What is your research to be like? Okay, because that's another thing that you do besides the podcasting and all that, right? And run a studio at
Thank
that,
God.
right?
Thank God lately everybody reaches out to me. All the
Okay.
reviews you see, they're reaching out to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Beforehand, I was just going to these places and just doing it on my own without them knowing.
That's fire.
Nice. I know you got that level 8
Oh,
on Google, right? Like,
yeah.
so
yeah.
tell us what that means. Like more what that means. Like
It's just like a limit. Like if you post this many posts, videos, and interact and respond, it has like a It's like how do you call it? For every segment, for example, the first part is replying to comments. If you reply to comments, you get like points.
I see what you mean.
You upload this many photos, you hit that threshold. Okay. This many videos, you hit that threshold. Eventually, you get to the next level. So
what's that's top level?
No. I don't even know what the top level is.
All right, so that's level 8.
I don't even do it for the level, but when I noticed the levels were going up, I'm like, this sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Let me just throw that in the bio.
Reviews, I didn't even know they had that. Like, they were competing for levels of I was like, all right, cool. I like that. Like, but everything is a statistic, right? Everything's an analytics. So
that's all it is.
I can see what it. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Like, so they reached out. You started looking for these places first, and then at what point did people start reaching to you?
Yo, when I started doing it consistently, within a few months.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Because the restaurant business is the hardest business to keep open. There's so much competition, and just people, just stop coming, don't like it no more, move, change their mind, whatever the case, have one bad experience, blah, blah, blah. And restaurants close every day.
True. Yeah.
So it's literally, I'm just helping these people out.
Nice, I feel like there's like pros and cons as far as like opening up restaurants and also having the foodies, right? Because
I love watching foodies. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure.
I love watching
because they definitely put you on to many spots. But the thing is, right? I feel like when somebody really goes there, gives it a review and like has a lot of people going over there. Now the restaurant has to do that pivot where it's like, okay, we getting more customers now. Now we need more food coming in, and it's like it's a pivot that they got to make. But it's still good. Yeah, it's still good business. But a lot of restaurants probably can't keep up with it.
It's like when Keith Leaf goes somewhere, like and he does a review. Everybody, that shit floods that place. Yeah, you know what I mean, so
he actually went to a pizza shop in Brooklyn, and even when he did that, it still didn't help the pizza shop.
That is true.
It still didn't help.
What are you talking about? Cousin Slices?
Yeah. No. It was another neighborhood-owned pizza shop, and they said that it was like one of the best ones in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So he went there, and he actually ate a slice when they were closing.
And he said it was good?
And he said it was great, but then again, when he came back next week, it was completely closed.
Whoa.
They told him they were closing the week after, so.
Oh, I mean.
So even somebody helping that much, it would be a little too late. But the reviews are great. They say,
It do suck, but when you got something open, then, it's like you striving, man. And
yeah, bro, like freaking Sticky's chicken tenders, bro.
Now, Sticky's
bro,
gone, right?
All of them in Manhattan are gone except the one in Cross County.
Nah, Cross County, that's just fire. That's the one I go to.
That's the only one that's open, bro. See, franchises don't, I thought they were doing good, but not one store.
Looking like, yo, what store is that, right?
No, I've had it before, but I agree. It's a tough business.
It's a tough business.
Even something like that we all liked it. Mm-hmm. I thought it was great. I thought it was going to do well.
Me too.
Especially when it opened in Cross County. I'm like, they're killing it.
No, that one is still open.
Yeah, that was still open.
Yeah, but the ones in Manhattan, the ones in Manhattan are closed. They all got bankrupt.
It's horrible.
Yeah, man. I was like, shit. I went to the one in Union Square. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
I had to go get a freaking acai bowl and stuff like that.
Nah, you had to settle for that one?
Yeah. You're better off. It's healthier.
Yeah. Yo, but even talking about the foodies, right? Because I seen one that, listen, pause on this. I love the hot dogs and chili and all that shit.
Crazy how you put the pause in the beginning. I
had to because you know what I'm saying? Like, the one you did on the review that they have, like, they cut it up and they put the ground
Karades.
Yo, bro.
What is it?
Karades. Yo,
that shit looked good. I was like, damn.
He would love for y'all to come through. He always, collaborates with influencers. You guys should definitely come up.
Oh, fire.
For sure.
What else he got there? I know I seen that, but I'm like, yo.
It's mainly Philly cheesesteak, but a bunch of different variations that he created, like a chicken parm one. And,
I seen the chicken parm one.
He even has a vegan one.
Yeah, that shit was good. Yeah,
all types.
The chicken parm one looked good. I was like, damn.
Yeah. And he'll make whatever you want. He'll put whatever toppings you want. Ooh. Cut up some onion rings. You cut up some mozzarella sticks.
He do like, hey, the aki way.
Not that extreme.
Sure.
Not that extreme, but yeah.
They going crazy, bro. Y'all be capping on that stuff, man.
Too much,
stop, bro.
Put 2 Pop-Tarts inside of my chopped cheese.
Don't forget the Fruity Pebbles. What?
Can't forget the Fruity Pebbles.
Never.
That's good TV. You just gotta go.
Nah, good marketing, but I ain't gonna lie. But that shit is horrible.
It's genius.
If they really eat that shit for real, bro,
I'll eat it, but I won't enjoy it. They be putting candy on their chopped cheese.
Like, you gotta take like one bite, like just for the
camera.
Just for the camera, bro, and then just throw that shit away, bro.
Just throw it away.
I might have seen maybe like 2 or 3. They were like, okay, whoa, I fuck with that. I truly fuck with. Right. After that, they killed it.
Yeah.
They kill that shit, bro.
Yeah,
But
I like the Domino's pizza one. She threw chicken on top of it with the sauces
that was
and
cool.
shit.
I fuck with that one. I saw that one.
That shit look good.
I saw
That
that one.
shit.
But we definitely for sure. I want to pull up over there because
Shout
I
out to
definitely gotta try
YO.
that.
Yo,
shit.
yeah, he'll love that.
Yeah.
You guys will definitely have a good time.
Nah, because yo, I swear to God, like I be craving. So the other days I went to go. I got some did my own shit. I got some hot dogs. We did some ground beef, did the chili sauce and all that shit. And then started eating chili hot dogs, bro. Like people gotta, shit was fucking good money, bro. Like why you can never go wrong with that shit, right?
Yo, it's crazy because recently my daughter asked me to make that. I made that. It was like a week ago. It's so funny.
So you see, like,
is it like popular on TikTok or something? Because she usually asks me something that is like popular. She's like, oh, I want to have that. I don't know what she asked for that. She never
I've been
asked
seeing
me
that shit lately though. So maybe
Chili hot dogs?
Yeah, chili hot dog, bro.
So I looked up how to make it. So, I look at the best video on YouTube.
Yes,
it had millions
yes.
of views. This guy was like, don't put beans. It's a waste of space in
Yo,
there.
you're right. I did it. You're right.
I was like, genius, because I was going to put beans.
You're right.
I feel like that was a
my
major
wife
part of
wanted
the
to put
chili.
beans. I was like, nah,
So
hell
you
no,
don't
don't put that
beans,
shit.
right?
Nah,
On
don't
the
put
chili?
beans.
Not for the dog.
Not for the dog.
It's a waste of space.
And there's places that do serve it like that.
I bet.
Where
Because
beans.
chili's
Oh, nah.
traditionally with beans. I like
Nah.
it. I love chilies. It's nice.
But not.
I never had it my whole life. My whole life we ate at home. All I had was Dominican food my whole life. So when I started venturing out, I had chili for the first time. Like, what the hell is this? saucy beef. Like, what the hell?
Yo, he said,
Like 3 beans inside of it.
this shit is brand. This shit is new right here, man. Hold on. But facts. But like, it might be popular, but we definitely gotta give us a name later.
100%. Let's party.
I
I'll
definitely
go with
wanna
y'all.
put
We can have a
all right,
good time.
man, yeah.
It'll be fun.
That's what's
Oh,
up,
yeah.
son.
So, Rick, before we even move into the next topics and all that, let's get into Mr. Uncommon questions, man. So, look, I had 3. I'm not going to lie. I had 3 questions here, right? But I got a stack right there of questions, right? So, I want to see what would be better. What shall we do? I'm going to change it this time. Should I use these 3 questions here, or should I have you... Or should I have him pick a card from somewhere there? 3 cards from
Are those
there.
custom questions? Tailored
These
to
right
me?
here?
custom.
No, it's not,
Oh, so then-
this segment is not custom. It's just random questions just to throw everything off, right? So, what do you think?
Where are those cards from?
From somewhere.
I mean, like it's like a game that you get. And
Yeah,
it comes
it's a card
with-
with questions, then you will have to answer them.
What type of questions?
No,
Just random questions. Not crazy, not
Nothing
crazy.
inappropriate?
Not inappropriate, for sure. Yeah, not inappropriate. No, over here.
Because some
OffXperience-
games are extreme. and I don't like those
No,
games.
for sure.
You're asking way too many like disgusting questions.
No,
I'm like,
this definitely not.
Like, this ain't
But
even for the family. Like, it's a family
the
game. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah,
The
no,
only thing is-
definitely not.
The only thing it's gonna be is a little out of the ordinary.
Right. So
good with that.
Yeah. So what y'all
Let's stick
think?
to those questions.
Yeah, I say
that you
yours.
have.
I say yours.
Say these.
Yeah.
And if you can say all 3, if we have time left, he could stick to.
He could stick to
Yeah,
one.
we could go crazy.
All right, cool. So the first one.
If you can't answer one, take one from the deck.
Okay.
Oh, I bet.
I like that one. Ooh, I like that one. All right, cool. So since you're a Google guy, I will say that you on the Google reviews and all. We had the conversation with Google reviews, right? So a wizard curses you to swap places with the last thing you Googled. What are you now?
The last thing I Googled?
Yeah.
I was Googling Cabaret, the Dominican Republic all day today.
So
I was looking into like, I kind of want to open a business there just to see what I could do.
Okay.
So I was looking into what exists there.
right.
Like how many coffee shops, or is that oversaturated and stuff like that. Literally, that's what I was looking up. So like opening a business in Cabaretes. I would love that, yeah.
Cabarete is like a place in
Yeah,
DR.
North Dominican Republic.
See, look at this shit, man. Like that was quick in the hit because, bro. But just and
I was
mind
going
you,
hard today with
and
that.
mind you,
I just learned something.
that's right. But the fact that the him saying a business venture that I'm trying to open up a business quick at the hip. They didn't have to think about it. That means that is very true
Yeah,
on
100%,
what you.
yeah. Today I was going hard on Google,
like that
looking
one.
looking up the hotels that exist out there, even the restaurants. So I go do some reviews if I ever go
Nice.
visit. All that.
Nice. All right, cool. I like that one. All right. You wake up and suddenly gravity works in reverse for you, only you. What's your first move?
Wait, only for me?
Yeah.
I'm the only person floating.
Listen.
I'm holding on. I'm staying in my house. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna stay on my ceiling. I'm gonna be chilling on my ceiling. Just
Yeah, somebody walking like
I'm not leaving.
Wait, Franjez. He's like, he's looking at you like,
come through.
hey, I'm
Have me
here.
some water. Nah, but yo, straight up, I'm not going outside.
You want to outside?
I don't want to go higher.
Like, yo, wait.
I'll go too high, I'm done.
Yo, word.
I'm done. Go high, I'm done.
He sit up there.
Yo, dude. All right. All right. If you could only communicate using movie quotes for a day, which movie would you choose?
Oh, man. It would have to either be Scarface or Goodfellas, only because I know those movies so well. Yeah, so I could talk all day. Yeah.
Give me a scenario.
Give me 2 scenes from both movies. Give me 1 scene from each movie.
A scene?
Yeah, that you would say, like, what to the question that he said.
But what's the question again?
Well, it would just be if you had to communicate with somebody. Yeah. So maybe.
Yeah, so I could.
I don't know. Damn. All right, let me find a question for.
Goodfellas.
Like where you live at? Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to find.
But that's too specific. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, true. You're right. Yeah, you're right. But you're right. I'm trying to find.
No, you'd be like this, like, yo, I think you're funny.
Oh, like the
you think I'm funny?
Yeah.
You think I'm funny?
Oh, I'm a funny guy. I'm a music to you now. I'm a joke to you. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
And then of course you got Scarface, like, say hello to my little friend.
Somebody can ask you like, yo, what's your job? Be like, I told you a sanitarium. He said, not sanitation, stupid sanitarium.
I told you sanitarium. No, Tony, you did not say sanitarium. I told you sanitarium. Yo, they had the thickest accent on that bus. 1 week later, they're chilling. Hey, Papi, pass me the basketball. Like, yo, come on, bro. You were just ODing on the bus.
I never noticed that.
I thought you tell him. You thought you sanitation.
No, we gotta kill him, man.
Oh my God, bro. I swear to God.
I see me in a sandwich, man. All day I could use Scarface. I could talk Scarface.
Oh my God. Nah, Scarface is definitely relatable, man.
Like, in all aspects of life.
Oh my God.
It's like over 3 hours. If you
You
can.
gotta find something.
Come on.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the greatest
Whoa.
shit right there.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. Listen. That right there concludes Mr. Uncommon Questions, man. Next week we will be starting to use the deck of cards, man.
For sure.
That was dope, though.
Oh my God.
But even going back to one of the questions that you have, right? With the first question where you talked about DR, right? I wanted to ask you, since you're big on food and travel, right? What is one place that you'll go back to for the food and why?
Oh, Thailand.
Thailand?
Yeah, really Thailand.
Man, I love Thai food here. It's incredible in New York. Because, New
What's
York
the
got
best Thai
everything.
food here? I know we were talking about this shit the other day about the Thai food.
The best I've had so far, this place at White Plains called Thai Den, D-E-N. That's really good, really authentic, very, very authentic. So yeah, there's this green curry sauce. Well, it's not even a sauce. It's like a soup almost. But the soup is just like the seasoning. So you can like pour the soup on your rice, and they have it with steak. You can have it with salmon. You can have it with chicken. I had a really good salmon green curry out there.
Salmon green curry.
Salmon green curry.
Yeah.
Before I take a trip,
rice? What kind of just
white rice. I love white rice. If the protein has a nice sauce, I want white rice.
Oh, yeah. 100%. But that's pretty interesting though that you say that, right? Because I probably had Thai food like one time, but like that's dope though how you traveling and everything. Because I just seen you was in the with the elephants in the water.
That was
right?
a Thailand trip. Yeah,
That's fire.
best trip of my life. That was my #1 trip I wanted to go
You went
on.
alone?
Nah, my friend,
A female friend or man?
male friend.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I had fun.
Hell yeah,
God bless.
it was
They
the
pull you
best trip
everywhere
ever.
over there.
The what?
Thailand. If you
Thailand?
watch the strip in Thailand, nigga.
Oh, now Thai. Now I ain't gonna lie.
Incredible.
I have seen videos and they be wilding.
It's incredible.
They
Everywhere you go, it's a movie.
It's
It's
great.
a movie.
Yeah.
Amazing food.
Nah, that shit is illegal out there. No, that's just
Everything. Yo, they're so beautiful, the people.
Nice.
I think it's the Buddhism. Nobody honks their horn. Nobody raises their voice. Nobody gives each other attitude.
Okay.
It's just straight positivity between everybody. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. I would live out there.
So what's your top 3 places that you visited that you love?
Thailand's #1. Costa Rica, the food sucks, but everything else is beautiful. They're very healthy, so they don't really season their food that much.
Oh,
They
wow.
don't even use salt. It's
oh wow.
trash, yeah.
Oh nah, I'm good with that one.
That's good to know.
Shit. Now not too dope.
Yara is always beautiful.
Nah.
Bahamas.
You can't be
Bahamas
biased.
was
Bahamas?
I'm about to. You can't be biased.
Oh,
bro.
I see what you're saying.
You can't be biased. You can't. It's like me saying I'm gonna PR. Like nah. All right, so Bahamas. I fuck with Bahamas.
Bahamas was
I definitely fuck with Bahamas. I've been there like 3 times, bro.
And I gotta say Mexico. I love Mexico.
Oh, you really
Mexico?
Yeah, I own an apartment in Mexico.
You own an apartment in Mexico?
In Tulum, Mexico.
There you go. In Tulum.
fire.
There you go. So you
shit.
Airbnb it?
Yeah,
Oh my God! How many rooms?
it's just a studio.
The studio?
That's like your little getaway.
It's an apartment. It's a whole apartment. No, I don't even use it. Just business.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Nice, but it's still fine. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying because it don't matter. It don't fit for me like with my family that shit. But yes,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I would have been like, yo, I want to. What's up, bro? Like,
Yeah. If it was large enough.
yeah, it
hell
was large. Yeah, that was fire. That's fire. That's good shit.
I'm still hitting you up.
He gonna feel like 10 people in one apartment.
No, I just mean my wife.
Some people.
Oh no, with shit like that, yeah. You know what? Yeah,
my wife.
you're right. I'm thinking about the kids, man.
Because I just
Get
renewed
them
my
kids.
passport. So yeah, F them kids, bro.
F them kids, man. Like,
It'll be alright. It'll be alright.
you know what I mean? It's true.
That's true though. No, that's true. Yo, so let's talk about your podcasting, man.
Let's talk about
Talk
it.
about friends with friends, man.
Talk about it with Franjez.
How long you been? How long has it been out so far?
This week, episode 93 came out. 1 a week, 93 consecutive weeks.
You started that before you did your studio.
Yeah, it was in my living room.
Correct. Okay.
Yep,
Nah, I
And
see
then-
guys. It starts somewhere.
Yeah, fine.
100%.
No, so you started in the studio, but how many episodes you got in before you got actually this
Can't
studio?
even remember. Maybe it's 80, 70, 80, somewhere around there. I
shit.
really don't
So
know.
you-
Because I opened this up, the studio, in October. So from October till now, I started using it.
This October they passed.
Yeah,
And you how many episodes you got?
93.
God, bro, what you mean?
What?
Oh, what? I thought we had a lot, bro, but hold up. October, November, December, January, February, March, April.
Not 2 years
March.
yet.
Not 2 years, you got 5 months.
What do you mean?
No, but you started your,
No,
you started your
I
podcast.
opened the studio
Oh, the
in
studio, I'm
October.
bugging. I'm like, yo.
93 weeks. It's almost 2
I'm
years.
like, what the
It's
fuck? I
almost
mean, you
2
dropping an
years.
episode every day, bro? Like,
Every Wednesday.
every day.
Wednesday.
There you go. Oh, so you started episode. Okay, so you was already at 80 something episodes.
Probably. I got to do some math. But yeah, probably like 70 or 80.
What made you decide to do a studio? Like,
Not wanting a bunch of strangers in my house. And I was limited to only filming Monday through Thursday because I got my daughter on the weekends.
Okay.
So I was like, now I'm limited to how much I could film. And I wanted to start doing it as a business also. So I produced podcasts also there.
okay,
So it all just made sense.
Yeah. Sure,
what's up.
definitely.
that's smart. You thought ahead of the game, bro. Like,
You sure did.
Yeah.
there's a lot of podcasts gonna be getting built. So
100%.
Yeah, hell yeah. And especially too, like, I mean, not to throw shade on any other podcast studio, but you know, it's pretty expensive though for how much these people are charging. The rates is high, especially more multi-camera angles. You know,
$250 an hour plus 300, whatever.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
For an hour.
for an hour.
Or even somebody with a triple talent like yours. You know, you do the videography, the music engineering, and the podcasting all in one thing right there. I know you charge a pretty penny.
No, not that much.
Huh?
Starting at 155.
Okay,
That's
okay,
great money.
okay, that's cool.
Hey, listen, you need a studio, Yonkers, New York. Word.
Absolutely.
That's a great price, by the way.
Yeah, come through.
Right. Yeah, but like, what made you even want to get into podcasting though?
So a few years ago, I can't remember exactly when, maybe 3 summers ago, something like that. I had a friend that reached out to me to be a co-host on his podcast. I told him no a few times. He kept hitting me up. I wanted to do it, but when I do something, I commit. And to commit to somebody else's thing, I really have to be committed. He was doing it every other Saturday. So every time I had something to do on those Saturdays, I wouldn't cancel on him because I commit. Yeah. So I still committed. I was there, and then he stopped doing it.
Oh.
And before he stopped doing it, I started doing my own. So I just kept mine going.
Oh, okay. Okay, so even now that you saying that, right? Like, because you overlapped it at that point. What made you start your own?
When I started co-hosting his, I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's straight up. That's it.
So you just started doing fucking let me go.
Yeah.
That's cool though, man. Damn, that's dope. But even like I said before, even you did the videography and music engineering and all the other stuff. if your brain had a group chat, which talent was gonna text you at 3 a.m. telling you like, let's get this done?
Out of all 3, yeah.
Which talent wants to work at 3 o'clock in the morning? You saying?
That'll wake you up and tell you it's time to grind. Which talent that you have out of all your talents?
Oh, it's definitely editing.
Editing?
Because that's the work I do when I'm at home.
Yeah.
So if I fall asleep early and I wake up early and I got a few hours before I got something to do, I'm editing that whole time. Whenever I got free time, I'm editing.
You ever fell asleep while editing?
Probably, but not often. I really take my sleep serious.
Okay.
So like I plan for my sleep and shit like that. So
good man, bro.
So I probably have maybe not it off, but like I'm pretty strict with that.
I ask because I'm like, that shit happens to me. Like, but I only do that not while I'm editing, while it's like loading.
Oh,
after you edit and all that, while it's loading, I'm just like.
I time it. I go do something else. Yeah, I go do something else.
Yeah, bro. I fall out sometimes. Once in a while, I fall out. But I'm glad because that happens. Yo.
But I can see it though. Like I can see that you put a lot of time into your editing, right? Because I was looking when you first started and your drone edits.
Oh yeah,
which is fire, bro. Which is dope.
That.
Because you do the drone edits like when you was on vacation, on the boats, and then also to promote your podcast.
Yeah.
Right. So. What inspired that right there for you to do that with the drone and then also your famous saying with the Wednesdays? Like, how did you come up with that?
I don't even know why I yell it like that.
It's just random. That's cool though.
Because I'm like, I think it's probably to get people's attention. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
To get when people scrolling, it's to get the attention.
Yeah.
Wednesday, that's got to be why.
That's good marketing.
And for marketing, I wanted to pick one day, one time of the week. So Wednesday was the day I chose. I don't know why. I definitely didn't want to do a weekend. People are busy on the weekends.
Right.
Mondays, people are just getting into the week. Tuesday, I don't know, Taco Tuesday. I don't know.
Hey, that's a good mental state to even think about that.
Nobody's watching my podcast on Tuesday.
They just eating tacos, For you taco eaters, I had a common day for y'all. Like.
Hey, I had to accommodate. Nobody does anything on a Wednesday.
Wednesday's the middle of it's hump day. So,
You know?
but people could be, on Wednesdays and,
Nothing happens on
nothing
Wednesday.
happens.
Yeah, that's true. That's also another reason why we do our Experience Talk Wednesdays too on Wednesdays.
Same reason, not much going on that day, right?
Not much going on.
Perfect.
Everybody should be home, either finishing cooking and eating.
Yeah.
Ready to watch live OffXperience Talk Wednesdays. Y'all check us out this Wednesday.
Yep, every Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. So what we getting into my segment?
Party.
Man.
Ooh, okay.
So I know you do workshops.
Oh yeah.
You do workshops, man. Like what?
Ooh, let's break that down.
Yeah, break
do
that
it.
down because that's dope. What you're doing,
Appreciate
right? You
it,
have your people
appreciate
come
it.
through and you teaching them basically the skills that you
Podcasting.
got.
Yeah, podcasting is what I've been teaching so
You know what I'm
far.
saying? So that's the main thing you've just been teaching, podcasting, right?
Right now, I've done 3 classes so far.
Okay.
One was at my studio, and then the other one was through Yonkers Arts. It's like this, I think it's a nonprofit.
Okay.
It's this studio in Yonkers that's all about art. But they have a stage and a big room with chairs, and they want more education for the Yonkers youth.
Okay.
So it's literally kids. Like the youngest kid was probably like 4 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fire. That's fire, man, because we definitely into that type of stuff, man. Like,
Yeah, that's dope.
you know what I'm saying? To like the youth, man, because obviously that's where you got to start at.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? That's where you got to start at, man. So
100%. So I broke down everything you need to do the podcast. Everything you guys know, pretty much.
right.
From the equipment to the editing software, every little detail, to promotion, to social media, to AI for the logo. Like I went through every detail you could think of, the niche, target audience, every detail.
Right.
And the first one I did was 2 hours. The other 2 were supposed to be 3 hours, but we cut it early because I can't really talk for 3 hours about podcasts.
Yeah, 3 hours. Nah, I don't even know if I can talk an hour about it. I'll talk about it. I'm like, damn, the hour's long, bro. Like,
It works if everybody's interactive. These kids were not
right.
interactive.
Yeah, right.
One
man.
kid was on his laptop.
Nah.
One kid was sleeping.
Oh man.
It wasn't an interactive crowd.
Yeah, definitely. That cuts your time off ASAP.
100%.
ASAP. But no, but that's still, it's still dope. And the ones you did in your studio,
Yeah.
you saw footage and all that. You had a few
10
people there,
yeah.
man. Like
10 chairs,
you know what I
sold
mean?
out 10 chairs.
Nice.
Nice.
I only fit 10 people, so it was 10 max.
Right.
Sold out.
Right. So what made you come up with that?
Just
started.
the same thing. It's just teaching what I know. And a lot of people have been asking me.
But some people,
For help.
some people are gatekeepers, bro. Like, you know what I
It's
mean?
trash.
Some
It's
people,
trash.
and yeah, you've been doing it for a while, but you really getting serious at this like now and all that, right? Like some people probably be like, oh, I'm not gonna teach nobody how. I'm do this myself. I got a studio. I want all the traffic to come to me. Like, that's that selfishness type shit, right? So
Sanity. That's ego.
You feel what I'm saying? So for you to actually be like, yo, I got a studio. Yo, come through. Here's whatever it is. Because obviously you're doing a service anyways, right? So you have to, it's capitalism everywhere, right? So you have to do that, right? So, but you're learning something. To put in my time and to teach y'all how to do this, what I'm doing, which is the future if you want to call it, right? Let's be prepared on top of that.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? So
And he built the momentum and the passion for it by being a guest. And that's even dope that you was just a guest on your friend's podcast and you say, yo, I'm going to run with this and do my own thing. And now you're teaching people how to do a podcast. So that right there, that's enlightenment itself. Like, whoa, damn, you just a guest. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought I would have just quit and just did something else? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't care about this podcast.
God had a plan,
You
bro.
you really say, you know what? Nah, I'm going to continue doing this and I'm going to teach others how to do the podcasting thing and make them make a little money, make their voice heard.
What I learned is just go with the flow.
Okay.
That's it.
You know how they say God and all this and you're destined for this? None of that's really real. What it is, life is one big domino effect. Every single decision you make will lead to the next one, will lead to the next one, will lead to the next one. So me just being a guest just opened my whole mind to podcasting. The next step was mine, and then more, and then consistency. Every Wednesday, now I'm teaching. It's just, if I'm just going straight with it, the next domino that falls blindly, it fell, I'm walking over it. I'm going to the next one. It's going to fall, I'm going to keep walking over the next one.
Yeah.
Just follow it.
That's why it's inevitable on your life journey if, like you said, whatever your actions is inevitable what is going to happen next.
100%. You gangbanging, where you going?
That's it. You're hanging
You know
and
what I'm
banging.
saying?
You know what I mean? Like, nah, but it's true. Like, you are in the sense of what you projecting.
And that's what you attract.
And that,
You attract people that are doing that.
That's a fact. 100%.
I like that analogy, though, about the domino effect.
Yeah, I've been preaching that heavy lately.
You know what I mean?
I've been trying to figure out ways, because I have another class I'm teaching October. April 26th at the same place, Yonkers always, on spirituality.
Okay.
And that's part of what I'm, a way for me to teach people every decision matters. Literally, every single decision you make, every thought you have, every lyric you hear, everything you watch, everything you consume, all the people you allow in your life, all your beliefs, all that. That's all the big domino effect. And you can change the next domino from falling.
That's that's true. That's why, like, I live by this model now, man. Like, and I just keep saying it. Like, it's like, you know, life's destination is the journey of life.
Oh, the journey's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
The journey is the fun part.
The journey is the fun part.
The yacht is not the fun part.
Come on, you understand? Like how do
you
get
made
there?
it already. Now you could chill, but that's not the fun part. There's no struggle. There's no fear. There's no risk. There's no gain. You made it already. Now you're comfortable. Comfort is trash.
Yo, for real, bro.
What they say, comfortability sometimes is the cause of death.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah, it is, because you're still.
Yeah.
Shit, yo. You know, you said people my job, right? Like, people retire, and I just say my job because I seen this. People retire and they gone the next year.
Yeah.
Because they're not moving no more. They're not doing nothing. What was keeping them going, it was going to work, waking up every morning.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
So shout out to that old man who makes my bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning, man. He fucks up sometimes, but you still working, Poppy. God bless you.
Still moving.
Yeah. He's still moving. I don't. I complain sometimes.
Nah, I will complain, but still.
But yeah, of course. But then I'm looking at it, and I'm like, you know what? He repeats it back to me 3 times, so I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
You should know by now, bro. Like, don't fuck up my sandwich.
I mean, sometimes you do gotta give it up, man. But
it's the whole fact that I think if he does stop the motor,
yeah, for sure,
the car is completely shut down. You know, I don't even think the lights turn on or anything like that. So keep on doing what you got to do as long as you keep pushing and you have the strength for it. But when your time and the check engine light comes on, it's time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, it's true, man. Because it's like I'm looking for retirement, right? And it's like I'm working all these years and I'm gonna wait for retirement. I did nothing all these years, just waited for retirement. And then now what?
Yeah.
And then what happens then? You just sit and
You
chill.
just fucking do nothing, bro.
But that's what I tell a lot of people who are about to retire. You know, necessarily you don't really have to stop working.
Yeah.
You know, you still have to put. You got to get
do
up,
something
go
you
pay
enjoy.
something off. Yeah.
Because now you're not working for the money that you need. Now you can do something you enjoy that's also bringing you in money.
Yes. Yeah. And you working for life. You working for yourself to continue pushing in life.
Right.
That's how I look at it. What we got going right now? We got my segment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now we get into your segment. Let's go.
Yeah. Now we here. Jconfident Pick Up Thought. You know what I just thought about? In a world where everybody's chasing quick success and viral moments, the real ones know that impact is built when nobody's watching. The grind, the late nights, the work that never makes the highlight reel. That's what separates creators from trend chasers. Franjez, you built a platform, a studio, and a brand rooted in storytelling and longevity. What's one moment in your journey that reminded you this isn't just about going viral, it's about something bigger?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was an exact moment, but me enjoying it is the reason I kept doing it. So that's what it is. It's literally the enjoying it. I enjoy the conversation.
Okay.
Like, I'm losing money doing this shit. I'm not making a penny off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
1,000%.
funding everything. Like,
Agree 1,000%.
so it's like it's setting the comfort for the guest and literally diving into the guest that I'm interested in.
Right.
My guest, I have something that I want to ask them, and I want the world to see it, and that's it. You guys came on. It was all about podcasting. The best thing we four can talk about for our first conversation is podcasting. And that's what we do. That's what we do it every week, all week. We're working on it all week. So literally enjoying the conversation and enjoying somebody's story.
That's great. And that is something bigger than podcasting within itself, networking, communication. That right there, that's
been huge.
That's huge. You know what I'm saying? That's the
That's
bigger
the
picture.
reward.
That's the reward.
That's the reward, right? That's what we reward ourselves with.
Yep.
That knowledge, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Damn, man. The quick draw
Nah, this guy right here, he's good, guys.
But let me
He's
say real
good,
quick,
guys.
at the end of the day, trends fade, but legacy lasts. The question is, are you building for today or for something that will outlive you? Tune in next week. Actually, tune in every week for our podcast on Jconfident. Pick up thoughts. Let's go. Thank you so much.
The guy with all the analogies.
The guy with the analogy. The madness in his analogies.
Yo, for real. Nah, but I wanted to get into like the spirituality stuff, right?
Let's
like,
do it.
Because like I recently just started getting into that. I remember when y'all had asked me, when I just turned 23 last year, y'all asked me like, like what's new for this year? And I was just like, yo, like it's just my circle, like who's around me, making sure I'm around positive energy, adapting to new habits, to good habits. So like one thing I've been trying to do every morning, I have been doing, like once I wake up, I don't even touch my phone. Like I leave my phone right there on the bed. I turn off my alarm. I do what I gotta do. I gotta brush my teeth, then get ready for work, and then go. And I probably don't even touch my phone until I actually get to the shop at work. Or I'll probably just throw on like a little audible, a podcast, whatever. But that was actually one thing that I learned, like to not even be on your phone at all in the morning, because a lot of people, they'll wake up, first thing they do, Instagram. And that right there is already a bad start to your day, because now you're just feeding your mind with all the shit that you've seen on social media. So like, how did you get into that, the spirituality?
My initial introduction to it, I'd say when I was leaving corrections, 2018, 2019 was when I was transitioning out of leaving New York State Corrections. I had this friend which helped me with this mindset shift, and he was into self-development. He was Christian. I'm not Catholic. I was raised Catholic. He's very Christian and very spiritual and very religious. Right. And he was into audiobooks and reading and some meditation, spirituality, all this positive stuff. Yeah. And I had no idea about that stuff. So he definitely opened my mind to it. But I don't want to promote this. I kind of do. But mushrooms really is what.
My wife keeps asking me for like the mushroom gummies and all that. Like, and she keeps talking about it, but she keeps running into this.
It'll change your life. It'll change everybody's life.
I've taken it, but like the raw shit.
But like to like have fun, or did you like sit down by yourself and work through your thoughts?
Nah, to have fun.
It's really mental therapy.
I took it for the wrong reason.
Well, it's not negative. It's not going to hurt you.
It's not. Yeah,
doing it in different.
But I
scenarios.
never felt it. I might have been taking it wrong. I'll be honest with you, because
maybe
I didn't take it like
it was a small amount. Maybe you ate beforehand.
I ate one time beforehand. That happened really, and the other time I took like
maybe it was just a dud. Sometimes they lose its potency.
Okay, maybe because I was like I'm waiting. I'm like, but my tolerance is high, right? So I don't know if that was
There's
the
no
reason.
such thing as.
So thank you for clearing that up then, because that makes me feel like all right, this shit was trash.
Yeah, me too. I thought that too, but I don't know, man. I'm scared to eat anything that look like a fungus.
Nah, I'll definitely
I don't
try
eat mushrooms in general, but I mean, if it's to get into my like spiritual self, I would love to try that. Like,
I recommend everybody do it at least one time.
But how do you go about that? Like, just like
which
taking it?
Like which do you use? Like, do you use the actual?
All right, so I'll tell you my whole process.
That's what we want to know for real. Yeah.
All right, so boom. You find a dealer.
Number one.
Yeah. So I got a really good source. So
okay.
I do normally an eighth.
Okay.
I crush it in a crusher, regular grinder. I put it in a cup with actual lime or lemon juice.
Okay.
But like 100% lime juice or lemon juice. I like lemon juice because it tastes sweeter. It's a little better to go down. And you put enough in to where all the crushings is submerged. Just like a shot. It pretty much becomes one shot. You just throw it back. The point of the lemon or the lime, it extracts every little thing out. So when you throw in the back, you're getting every bit of it. And within an hour, you're in. By minute 50, you're going in.
Yeah.
Really?
By 1 hour, you're in.
What's that feeling though? Like,
I've helped one friend through it, and it helped him tremendously. I don't want to put his business out there. It helped him tremendously in his personal life.
Okay.
And me watching someone go through it for the first time opened my eyes to what the most difficult part is and what it's like, because when you do it, it's hard to put in words. Okay. But me watching him, afterwards we spoke about it, he said it was the part of letting go and letting it happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's very intense, but it's going to happen.
There's different stages to it.
Yeah. You're forced to let go and let it happen. He said that was the hardest part. We walked around the block. He wanted some fresh air. It was like intense for him, but it was therapy. He loved it at the end, and it's literally mental therapy. It really rewires your brain, and it helps you stop focusing on the shit you don't need to focus on anymore.
Right.
It really makes it black and white for you.
I know exactly what you mean, because I tried it too with my girlfriend, and the first time I tried it, it was a great experience. At first it had me just fucking.
You know how much?
Huh?
You know how much you took?
Well, I ain't actually tried like the actual shroom. I tried like the chocolate bars.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I tried like.
Was it like a
like
whole
6,
bar or like?
Yeah, like 6, 7 pieces. It comes with like 14, so we split
Okay, like
it.
half.
Then we
Half
took
is
it.
that's a good amount.
Yeah, so we took it and
damn it, I don't fucking take the.
It just
I
yo, bro.
never felt that, man. Like,
He feels left out.
hell
Well,
yeah,
you gotta have a
bro.
good dealer. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Damn it. Damn
That's
you,
the first
dealer.
step. That's the first step. Yeah. So like when I took it, at first it had me like questioning a lot of shit. Like just had me questioning a lot about the world, like that I never even questioned myself on before. So it was like that was different. Then when it starts to mellow down, that's exactly the therapeutic stage that you were just talking
waves
about.
Too.
Yeah, the therapeutic stage. That's when you start mellowing down. That's when it's kind of like it's still there, but it's fading away little by little. So the therapeutic stage, that stage right there, bro. Me and my girlfriend, I had the only heart to heart, and ever since then, like. I feel like we got closer since then.
100% you did.
So like it definitely changes the way how you look at life, relationships.
Gotta try it, y'all.
I know, right?
Yo, did you notice your hearing?
I see what you was at.
Hell yeah. Bro, my hearing was, I feel like Spider-Man, like any little thing.
Your
senses
are heightened.
I felt like an avatar.
I was born with asthma. The way I feel every day is like I'm breathing maybe 90, 95%, like clarity. When I'm on mushrooms, I feel the best I could ever breathe. And when it wears off, I'm back to this shit. Like it's literally that impactful.
It's like limitless?
Somewhat, yeah. It's incredible. It's really incredible. Your vision, your hearing.
I ain't gonna lie.
I think if I do it, I have to be right here.
Yeah. Wherever you're comfortable, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I need to do it.
Or in nature, too. We could do it in Central Park.
I don't want to do it in nature. I might end up taking
Central Park's
I might end up taking off my clothes and shit.
Nah, we gotta go upstate with that shit, bro. Like, he gonna run around that thing. Let him be, bro.
Yeah, man. It's like I'm doing fucking snow angels on the grass. But I'm willing to give it a try, because it's.
But I heard natural. It's natural stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm willing. And the way you explained the way you did it. I thought, you people would just chop it up in pieces and just, you know what I'm saying? But the way you did it with the lemon juice and then you just like, real quick, that's pretty.
Yo, I know somebody, right, that sells it, right? But you tell me, because it's just hilarious. The names on those
I know,
shits.
bro. Crazy.
It's like
they are super paused.
Albino
penis envy.
Penile, albino, penile.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe the way they grow. Yo, I grew mushrooms before. It's crazy. Within hours, they grow.
Wow.
No.
To their full capacity, to their full size.
Wow.
And if you leave them for any longer, they're ruined. They end up going the opposite way, and then they drop spores and ruin everything.
Really?
You have to prick them at the right time, literally within hours.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's crazy.
That's wild.
It's crazy. So I see why those names.
Yeah, nah, them they wild. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, nah, bro. How I look like, yo, let me get the penis pause, the penis son. I'm like, yo, this is crazy,
It don't
dude.
even
Like,
look right.
it don't even look right, but I'm like, yo, that's the name of this shit for real? He's just
Crazy.
chatting right now with these names. But I guess they are true. But no, for sure, man, like, you know, because even one of our guys, like, he does the, what is that called? Ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca,
I want
right?
to do that one, yeah.
He said that was very
I did the strongest one on earth.
What's that?
It's 5-MeO DMT, the one that comes out the toad.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
the mushroom?
No, it's the poison out of the toad's back.
Oh,
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But you had to like lick the toad or something?
No,
No,
they
you dry it,
inject it, right?
and
They
then smoke
inject it
it.
in you?
Oh, you dry it,
Oh, okay.
and then you smoke it.
Wait.
You squeeze out the poison, let it dry, and then you smoke it. You have to do it with a shaman because you're out here.
What is that, a shaman? That's like
A person that
instructor
guides
type
you
of-
through it.
Really?
They're very
that-
spiritual. They're
That's
very
like the
in tune.
legal highest in the States?
Oh no,
'Cause
it's illegal. It's definitely illegal.
Oh, it's illegal?
100%.
I know ayahuasca
all the
is
shit
like
we're
it's-
talking about is
You gotta go
illegal.
to like the mountains somewhere and do it.
I did it in Brooklyn in a basement.
Stop it. Yo.
I found these people online
No.
on
No way.
what's that website? The one way Eventbrite.
No.
They were having some
They
type
had
of
an
event.
event. They put the post of an event.
They were doing some event. I forgot what they were talking about. It was like a virtual event. It was during the pandemic. And then I just hit them up like, oh, would you happen to have access to this? And they were like, yeah, DM me here. So I hit them up.
So you knew what you was asking for, though?
100%.
Okay. Oh,
100%. I just didn't think I was going to find it in New York.
Whoa.
Right,
Okay, so
right,
hold up. Go to that. Hold up. What, in the
Nah,
basement? What? Like,
I still,
So
to this
was
day,
it-
I can't put it in words.
So
It's
you wasn't
intense.
like-
I recorded it too because you go out.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
an out of body.
I set my
experience.
camera up. Yeah.
whoa.
They call it a rebirth. Where you die and come back.
How do you
When
feel
I came
watching-
back, the people told me happy birthday.
Whoa.
For real.
How do you feel like watching that?
It's beautiful watching it
That's scary,
because it brings me back to that feeling. Because it's impossible to put into words. Literally impossible. But my experience was purging. They tell you to fast before you go. But I was vomiting just liquid. I didn't even drink water, nothing. But I was just vomiting liquid. And I sweat. My entire body was covered in sweat, more than I've ever sweat my entire life. And that was just the first hit.
How many hits you take?
It was 2 for the first. I did it twice in 1 week, like a sick fuck.
Were you supposed to? Like, is that a thing?
No,
Like,
no, I just did it because I wanted to. After the first experience, it opened my mind to go really do it more intentionally because it's that impactful. Knocked you out.
Yo, you're a wild guy, bro.
Yeah, it was.
No, you're a wild guy for even like you talking about in the basement and all that, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm just picturing right now, like, yo, what made you even walk in and be like,
You know what I'm thinking? Like the Golden Child movie where they had all that, the basement and all that.
Yo,
The
it's,
frying
it's-
pots and pans.
with this stuff, you just know when it's the right time.
Yeah.
You just know, 100%.
That's fire.
I want to go to like the woods. I want to experience the woods. I want to be out
They
there.
got really
somewhere.
nice retreats in Mexico.
I would feel
really nice
enclosed,
ones.
and I would feel like more like I think the older I get, the more claustrophobic I get, bro. Like, so I would feel like if I'm enclosed somewhere, especially a place like that, like
Yeah.
I want to be out in nature. I think. Like,
It's beautiful places in Mexico. A retreat, they put you on a diet. It's beautiful. a lot of
me
meditation.
and my wife definitely want to go to one of those for sure. Like, we've been
Definitely.
talking about that, man. Like,
You'll come back so different.
yeah, word.
100%.
I think that's cool, man. I think that's cool though.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like
man.
nobody for even think like
Gotta open up your third eye, man.
that
Yep,
is true.
That's what it is.
Like Goku. Goku got a third eye.
No.
I don't know.
Somebody
I
got
don't
Goku. Somebody got.
think he
No.
does.
One of them do. One of the
guess.
Dragon Ball Z ones. Y'all know. Y'all told
I
me.
don't think they have a third.
One of them got a third eye, bro. Who's the green guy?
haven't
The
watched
tall
that.
guy.
Oh, that's Krillin. That's
Come on, you see? Stop playing, bro. Like,
You're right.
yeah, he got the Arab thing going. He got the.
Yeah, it's one of them. He's the ball headed dude. He's
Come on, man. I know what I'm talking. Yeah, I know.
Fucking
I know went off left somewhere, but
fucking guy.
but yeah, but so that's you try to tote the strongest thing.
Strongest psychedelic on earth. 5-MeO DMT.
Whoa.
5 a.m. What?
It's all letters and numbers. 5-MeO DMT. That's the actual molecule.
Whoa. Yeah. I'm gonna try that shit, bro.
The frog's name is Bufo alvarius.
That's his name?
Yeah, you find it in the Sonoran Desert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
it's life changing.
No, yeah, that's dope.
We definitely want to.
It felt like my brain was shut off and slowly turned back on. It literally felt like I was being born.
So did you how you call it? Did you feel your whole process? Like, did you experience your whole process, or there was bits and pieces that you just like in and out, or
part I can't even really remember much.
Just because
it was really that purge, and it was really it was a reset. You know, when a computer has too many tabs open and nothing works, you have to do it. You actually have to hold the button to nothing else is working. Control Alt Delete doesn't even work.
Right. Yeah, like power.
That's what our minds are like all day. Our minds are on everything.
Yeah.
When I came back, literally it felt like my brain was turned on. Like I slowly opened my eyes. I slowly felt my body coming, like feeling my body again. Like I felt myself coming back. And it just felt like a reset. My mind was completely blank. Whoa. I had to remind myself how I got here. Where am I? Where do I live? What's my name? Just because it really felt like my brain was wiped. That's how clear I was when I got back. It was insane.
Yeah. Oh man, now we definitely gotta try that, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Pass that.
Yeah, pass that.
Oh yeah.
Pass that shit.
Yo, looking at him, the spirit going up like, yo, pass that shit, son. I want to try that shit, son.
Man, the spirit goes by. Yeah, y'all niggas is missing this shit, nigga. Let's go.
Well, y'all still sitting down for? Let's go.
Nigga, let's go. This shit is fire, bro. Like,
yo, that is so fire, bro.
Nah, so what's okay? First, I want to ask where the name come from. I know you put two of them together, but Franjez.
Yeah, my first and last name, Francisco Jerez.
Nice.
It's simple. Just mash them together. I did that years ago. I was a kid when I came up with
that. Got a good ring to it. Like,
I just wanted it to be different. That's all I wanted.
It sounds like some
French,
some type of stuff like that, right? You know what I mean? Did you intentionally? When you did that, you said, "Oh, this sounds like this."
Nah. I didn't think about the sound at all. I just cared about how practical and different it was.
It was different.
Nobody's gonna have this in the world. That's how I thought of it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
People still can't say it right.
I thought you was French because of your blonde hair too. Bro.
Damn,
and it goes with it too. Like, you're Franjez. Like, okay.
Frenchie.
That's cool. So what's next for Franjez? Any project goals 2025? Like,
my biggest project, my life project. It's called Live Life Weekly. And this is where I'm teaching spirituality. Well, actually, I'm literally teaching it's everything. It's a lifestyle down to good, proper sleep, proper diet, exercise, spirituality, in reference to meditation, categorizing your thoughts and all that good stuff. Like literally everything, financially. That's why, actually, I was telling you about that.
We were talking about it before.
Yeah, so like, it's like an overall lifestyle for like self-development pretty much.
Oh, you never thought about becoming a life coach?
Yeah, it's pretty much that.
Right?
It's pretty much that. But I want to make it more like a community too.
Gotcha.
I don't want it to just be me preaching shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Other people that are smarter than me in certain things could actually help deeper.
We definitely are going to be there. For sure.
Let's party.
Sure. Fuck yeah, hell yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah. That's and this is the reason why we got this going on, right? Like, these are the stories why we get introduced to these things, right? Because of this, you know what I mean? We start opening our eyes more, start learning more things. Okay, cool. People that got all around certain things, we need that energy. Yeah. Right? We need that mindset just to keep sustaining it, because at the end of the day, man, like, positivity is hard to keep up.
It's hard to find.
It's hard to find, right?
Everybody loves negativity.
Work for it, right?
Negativity is so fun. Everything bad is so fun.
Come on, bro.
Bad food is delicious. Yep. Drinking like a psycho is fun.
Yo.
Doing all the bad stuff is the best.
It's the best. Hey, yo, forgive us. It is the best.
Yo, watching fighting is the best. Look at boxing, people beating the hell out of each other. All that violence, that's the good stuff.
And once you scroll on it and you got it, you're like, oh.
Controversy.
That shit everywhere. So
see an old man punch another old man. Oh, wait.
Come on, bro. You feel me? Like, that's what, so it's like, now how do you get away from that when it's everywhere?
Unfollow it. That's what I do. Now I just see that stuff because people send it to me. Yeah. I don't follow none of that shit.
Right? And it still finds a way to get to you.
Of course it will.
Right? So that's
it's the dominoes, bro.
Come on, man.
Those are the people that I brought into my life. They're going to keep sending me shit. I still communicate with them. They're going to keep sending me shit. Next domino falls. I'm going to communicate. They send me more. Domino falls. Every fucking domino is my fault.
Law of attraction right there. That is your fault. Yeah. That's the law of attraction.
That's my daughter. You make every decision. You push the next domino. Right. It's your choice to push the next domino. How you going to push it? Where you going to push it?
Yeah. That's a fact.
The choice is yours.
That's a fact. So Franjez, man, even that saying that, I would like for you to piggyback off of that, man. Any inspiring words for motivation, inspiration, aspiration, man. Like, you know, being that you are in that field. You know
a
what I
lot
mean?
to say, man. There's a lot to say. I don't even know, man.
Couple of short words, you know, because, you know, as our audience, you know, they like to hear these stories and all that, man. So coming from something like a stature like you and all that, just, you know, giving that vibe and all that positivity, you know what I mean? Like,
you know, if I were to narrow it down to the least words, it would be just do it.
okay.
Sounds cliche because
Like
it's
Nike.
fucking Nike and all that.
Yeah.
Somebody said that.
But literally,
Yeah.
that's it.
Right.
That's what separates you
That is
from
true.
everything.
Gotta execute.
Where you want to be, how you want to look, how you want to think, how you want to live. It's literally just doing it because we all know what's right and wrong. But we choose to do, like I just said, all the wrong stuff that's fun. You want to do the right thing, you want to get somewhere, just do the right thing. Intentionally push that next domino.
Yeah.
Be intentional with that domino. Do everything on purpose, and everything's going to be beautiful. Do with intention. Think about every single action, every word that comes out your mouth, every thought, every lyric, every word of the friends and people around you. Everything affects you. You remember everything. We are the most intelligent on Earth, species on Earth. What makes us the most intelligent is our memory.
Facts.
Our memory and our imagination. So it's the past and it's the future. The two things that kill people. Depression and anxiety. This kills people. Every day people are suffering from this. We all suffer from it. I suffer from it. Everybody does. Even people that are aware of it suffer from it. Right. Because we have the sharpest tool in our fucking brains right now. And it's so sharp and dangerous. People are using their imagination and their memory to hurt themselves. Yes. Worrying about the shit that fucked with them years ago, still hurting themselves with it. The beautiful power we have in our minds is literally what we use to hurt ourselves and hurt the people around us. Because when you hurt yourself, you're hurting everybody around you. You talk the same way you talk to other people, you talk the same way to yourself. Yep. You only accept what you give. It's all the same life.
Yeah.
So intention like a motherfucker. Everything you think, say, and do that shit with intention, your life will be beautiful. I promise you.
Yo, whoa, hold on. Real quick, I know you're going to say that again of how you put it. You said memories, because you equal them to each other.
Yeah.
See, a memory is...
we are the most intelligent
yeah.
because we have the big memory and the big imagination.
And what
which is the memory is anxiety. You're thinking of the past. The imagination is the future. No. The past is depression. You're thinking about shit that happened.
The pressure and the
depression.
future. The past is depression.
And the future is anxiety.
The future is anxiety. You're worrying about the shit that hasn't even happened yet. That's what anxiety is.
That's what I want to leave it off at.
Yo, one more thing, please. So anxiety is your best friend.
Yes, it is.
Start treating it like your best friend. It's warning you to worry about what's coming next. Yep. If it's a test you have to worry about and your anxiety is driving you crazy, you know what that means? Study more. Study for the fucking test. Yeah. That's all that means. If you have anything coming up that you're worried about, that's anxiety telling you, prepare for that shit.
Yeah.
You're not ready yet. You're worried because you're not ready. So get fucking ready because it's coming no matter what.
There you go.
Straight up.
Amen to that.
Execute, baby.
Execute. So where can we find you? Where can they find you at? Anything?
Everywhere. Franjez. Straight
all
up.
Platforms. That's the easy
Straight
money.
up. I'm everywhere.
Everywhere.
Hit
Listen.
me.
With that said, man, hanging and banging. With that said, peace, bless, love. Give thanks to that man above.
Live, love, prosper, y'all.
Thank y'all very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.